right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of no jumper clips. We got one of our own over there, Bozo. We also got the homie Lush, Uncle Lush, right? You got Brick Baby, you got the homie Brick Baby. And what's going on is ADAM22 is asking Lush about the whole Bozo, Criminal, you know, Mighty Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 6ix9ine vibes, PW. Those that don't know what PW means, P, paper, W, work. All right. If you don't know, you've been under a rock. The pastor Silverlake has been exposed, and his day has came. All right. But before we get into that video, I do want to send a quick shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to the homie OG Moses from Greenleaf Botanicals. Shout out to the homie over at D-Town Smoke Shop in downtown Riverside. Shout out to the homie Frizzo from 777 Entertainment in New Mexico. And last but never least, shout out to Compa Raider, the #1 Crash Out Boy, the #1 Bender Boy over at Trash Bag Boys. So salute and shout out to all them homies, right? With that being said, we hit 50,000 subscribers yesterday. The first 40K was easy and fast. The first 40K came in 6 months. The other 10K for the 50 came in a year. Believe it or not, we started to get a lot of hate at the 40K mark, and our counter started to go real slow, right? But we back at it. We about to go into second gear, plan B, and we about to start working harder, all right? With that being said, today is Wednesday. We have nothing going on except for the live tonight, 8 p.m. HaterWorld Uncensored. Pull up, and tomorrow Thursday we got Spooky Myers, Upstate Southsider, coming down from up north at 6 p.m. on the 200 Boys. Opina will be in attendance, Playboy will be in attendance, and yours truly, Blue Devil, will be in attendance. Now, if you guys haven't caught the 200 Boys news that was dropped yesterday, go check it out. Me and Opina talk about Gravedigger, and we talk about SETI, and we talk about Opina being from the north. Go watch it. And if you haven't caught the music live we did with Gravedigger, we did an album release party on Saturday, the same day as the fight. That's over on Hater World Uncensored. Go show some love. With that being said, let's get into this video right here. It is a No Jumper show number 238. The timestamp is at 2 minutes, 2 hours with 28 minutes. All right. Let's go ahead and press play and see what type of cheese man Adam is trying to get himself into. With that being said, let's get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's get it. Now we're going to go ahead and play the whole thing. Then we'll come back and we're going to chop it down.
You know what I mean? Like,
probably somebody on his team threw it in the Reddit for me. Make sure that I saw it. You can totally tell what streams have a dude who basically is just like, it's probably them a lot of times that are just like cutting the clips and throwing it up in there. Hey, let me ask you this. You don't have to answer this because I can do my own homework when we get off air. But I saw a post from Bozo, who I am now a big fan of because I watched one of his interviews and I think the guy's fucking great. But I saw a post of Mr. Criminal texting Bozo 2 times, not getting a response on the first one. The second one, he gets a response, was basically Bozo saying, hey, fuck you, I'm not talking to you anymore. This information, I assume, is out there?
Yeah.
Are you tapped in? What are the charges?
I'm not really, you feel me, like 100% certain to want to.
One more time, it went over my head.
Mr. Criminal?
Yeah.
Big Rasa rapper and YouTuber, streamer for a little while now.
Appreciator of tortas.
Then you said Bozo.
Right. Apparently, he's done something on a street level where Bozo don't even want to communicate with him anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what it is. I need to do my Googles and figure it out, but...
You're not talking about that? Are you
there's definitely there's definitely like tension. You feel me?
He
And
probably
there's,
doesn't
like,
want to be the narrator of like exactly what is
He's
being
around the
said.
horizon way too much.
It's not my place. You feel
But
me?
listen,
Yeah, it's my people's
Mr.
and
Criminal,
shit.
I haven't even really dug into whatever you are being accused of,
But
but
if it was a black rapper, you would.
Not
tell us
not
no,
that.
necessarily.
no Jumper is a
Not
neutral
necessarily. I mean,
platform. So if Mr. Criminal does need a spot to express himself to the people,
Yeah,
I would be
pop
happy
up.
to have him, even though I actually don't really even know what this is about yet. Besides, well, I did. Somebody told me about some telling shit, but I don't know.
Well, that's. I mean,
That's usually what it comes down to
there's.
these days.
But that's the thing.
Well, at
like,
least it's not the fucking kid.
look,
that-
No, no.
Yeah,
La-
that's what-
I didn't want to make
that's
anyone
what
think
I
of
was
that.
trying to
Yeah,
make
no,
sure,
no, no.
yeah.
last time I even attempted to imply that to put that jacket on somebody sitting in this very chair. I want him getting beat up in South Central
yeah.
by a kid
Yeah.
that I've known since he was like 8. So I'm low-key gonna try to
Little
scar, you feel me?
Listen. Oh, nephew turned
I don't need the
into a savage,
calentada. You feel me? Like, so yeah, I'm smooth.
All right. How does Lush feel about this? Is from Jason.
All right, check this out. You guys just saw it. ADAM22 was asking Lush if he can narrate and tell him what these issues are about. And Lush hit a U-turn and said, nah, I'm cool. He hit a left and said, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to know. Then you got Brick Baby that said, but if it was a black, you would talk about it. Trying to race bait. All right? Come on, Brick Baby. But I know what he's doing. We all do it. Listen. That's how you get the views. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back. All right? We're going to restart it. And I'm going to press pause and we're going to break it down. All right? We're going to get back to doing these reactions on the daily. All right? I think the channel is missing the organic reactions from the hater world. We are the best when it comes to these reactions. So I think we're going to get back to them. All right? With that being said, let's go ahead and break this down the only way it could be broken down with Blue Devil. Let's go.
All right. He said, I'm 22.
I don't know the
Stay in your
manager, so
place
I'm
or
not saying
know
this.
your role or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's a great way to get posted places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Probably somebody on his team threw it in the Reddit for me. Make sure that I saw it. You can totally tell what streams have a dude who basically is just like, it's probably them a lot of times that are just like cutting the clips and
Now, look, I want to say this real quick, all right, about this. It has nothing to do with Pastor or the homie Bozo, but it has to do with clips. Now, I always give out free game throughout my podcast, right? I'm always spitting game. If you watch me, then you know that I spit game. And I give the game at random times, right? You know, I don't just sit there and make a segment. Well, recently I had one of these chipmunk buster ass fools that don't like me talk about something I said. And he said, oh, well, I don't like this guy, but thank you very much because I'm using one of your tips and tricks and it works perfect. That means that this fool must watch me. Like, literally watch me, bro. So he's a fan, right? Somebody sent me the clip. That's how I got it. But this fool, I know, watches religiously. So with that being said, I no longer I'm going to give anybody any tips and tricks out in the open. If you want some game, some knowledge, hit me up in the DM, bro. All right, hit me up in the DM. If I see you cool people, and you trying to make it work, I will look out for you. But that chipmunk weirdo messed it up for everybody. All right, let's continue.
throwing it up in there. Hey, let me ask you this. You don't have to answer this because I can do my own homework when we get off air. But I saw a post from Bozo, who I am now a big fan of because I watched one of his interviews and I think the guy's fucking great. But
let's not forget, Adam didn't like Bozo because of the whole American Cholo situation. 100 homies went in there deep. Bozo was part of the group, the militant group, the military, the SS battalion, whatever you want to call it. Bozo was a part of that segment, and Adam never liked Bozo after that. Especially Bozo is cool with AD. Bozo is cool with the community. Bozo is cool with Back on Fig. So, Adam always blocked them off, right? Well, I'm pretty positive, 99.999%, that the interview that Adam watched was the Camp Capone interview. All right, not mine, not his, but Camp Capone. Salute to Camp Capone, homie. But I guarantee you, that's the one he watched. Why? Woods, backup Woods. Not to say that Cam is a full-blooded Wood, but he looks like a Wood. All right? And I'm pretty positive that's the podcast he watched. I haven't even seen it yet. But shout out to Bozo for being on the radar, homie. So, piece of advice I'm going to give Bozo. Go get your money, dog. Go get your money. Go up to No Jumper. Go get your bread. Now, I know you might look at this like, nah, what are you talking about? Nah, homie, go get your money. Fuck what everybody talking about. Oh, you gonna make us look bad. Nah. Bro, go get that bag. Go get that clout. Come back and do something useful to run up the bag. Let's go.
I saw a post of Mr. Criminal texting Bozo 2 times, not getting a response on the first one. The second one, he gets a response, was basically Bozo saying, hey, fuck you, I'm not talking to you anymore. This information...
Check this out. Check this out. Let me see if I could pull it up. I doubt that I could pull it up. I texted Mr. Pastor Silverlake Thursday. I had Compa Raider, Muggsy Gunplay, and Opina. No, not Opina. And Playboy, Muggsy Gunplay, and Compa Raider. Thursday night, I texted Pastor Silverlake and I said, hey, can you bless Muggsy because he out here wilding? It said delivered. Right the next day, he changed his phone number. He texts Bozo, here's my new number. You can go watch the timelines and do the math. Pastor Silverlake changed his number because of us. All right. Bozo didn't respond. Bozo ignored him like a real one should. And then waited to see what was going to happen. And as soon as the allegations were true, Bozo said, get off my line, chump. Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't know you. You dead to me. You dead to me. Now remember, Bozo and Criminal got a background that goes all the way back to 2002, 2003. Back in those high power days, Bozo and Stomper were always looked upon as the real ones from that camp. Not Criminal, not this guy, not that guy. It was always Bozo, Stomper, Locote, and I think that's about it, bro. To tell you the truth, Criminal was never looked upon as the G. He was looked upon as the studio gangster. Always. And anybody that knows high power from those days know that I'm not lying. Capone was the businessman. He was with the shits, but Capone was the businessman handling business, and the fools that were under him were the soldiers that would take care of shit. But Criminal was never looked as a threat. All right? It was always Stomper, Bozo, and a few others. All right? But Bozo said, don't text me, don't call me. That's it. At this point, Pastor Silverlake was trying to reach out to see who was on his team. Well, let me break it to you. Nobody. Not even the fans. Not even the fans. Let's go.
I assume is out there.
Yeah.
Are you tapped in? What are the charges?
I'm not really, you feel me, like 100% certain to want to.
One more time, it went over my head.
Mr. Criminal,
Yeah.
big Rasa
Yeah.
rapper and YouTuber, streamer for
I
a little
know
while
he's
now.
Appreciator of tortas.
Then you said
Right.
Streamer, YouTuber, appreciator of tortas, blah, 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 blah. Rapper, homie. That's all he is. A rapper. He's not a streamer. He's a wannabe streamer. He's not a YouTuber. He's just a rapper. Not a gangster. Not a G. Not a criminal. Just a rapper. All right. Lush ain't trying to get involved. He ain't trying to get involved. He ain't trying to get involved, and Adam is trying to get the sopa, which means he's trying to get the scoop. All right, he sees the messiness that's happening on the south side of town, right? So he's like, all right, they got something going. They got back and forth. These are names that are pretty big. Bozo, Criminalgas. These are big names. So let me see if I can get some of them dollars, them south side dollars. That's what he's doing. Now, do I blame him? No. He's in the business to get them dollars, right? Now it's really up to the homies whether they're going to go participate. Now, I look at it like this. If you could benefit from going up there, go get your money. You know, it ain't free. Adam gonna make some money. You gonna make some money. You gonna get some clout coming over here to the south side of town. Hey, as long as you don't go up there and act a fool or do some shit that we don't do, go for it, homie.
Look.
Apparently, he's done something on a street level where Bozo
Facts.
don't even want to communicate with him anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what it is. I need to do my Googles and figure it out. But
You not talking about that? Are you right?
There's definitely like tension. You feel me?
he probably
There's-
doesn't want to be the narrator of like
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what is
He's
being
around the
said.
horizon way too much.
It's not my place. You feel
But
me?
listen,
Yo, Uncle Lush, check this out. This message is for you, my boy. You go ahead and speak on whatever you want. All right? I ain't the one to give nobody permission. All right? But coming from somebody that's in the middle of all this drama, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you, you know, the okay to speak on it. And if Mr. Silverlake reaches out to you, just go ahead and call me. All right? Go ahead and call me. Don't be threatened by Mr. Misdemeanor. Don't be threatened by Mickey Mouse. Don't be threatened by, you know, whatever else anybody wants to call him. All right? Don't be threatened. I know at one point he was threatening everybody with, you better take this down. Nah, that don't work no more. I know at one point he was scaring homies like, I'm going to make a call. That don't work no more. Okay? It never worked on me, but it did work on a lot of homies. Okay? And I don't blame them. They just weren't trying to get involved into any type of politics. Well, look what politics do to you. Right? So, Uncle Lush, my boy, you family. You came to bless me in the studio in the hater world, and we got nothing but great things to say about you. Great vibes. So you go ahead and speak your mind. I'm sure Bozo and a few others wouldn't mind either, but I'm not speaking for them. I'm speaking for myself. All right? And if you need me to direct you to which videos to watch so you can understand the timelines, hit my line. Hit my line.
Mr. Criminal, I haven't even really dug into whatever you are being accused of, but
If it was a black rapper, you would.
Not
tell us
ne- not
no,
that.
necessarily.
no Jumper is a
Not
neutral
necessarily. I think-
platform. So if Mr. Criminal does need a spot to express himself to the people,
Yeah,
I would be
pop
happy
up.
to have him, even though I actually don't really even know what this is about yet. Besides, well, I did. Somebody told me about some telling shit, but I don't know.
Well, that's
Well, look, let's not forget Mr. 22, the 22-ster, all right? There was a point in time where Mr. Pastor Silverlake said to me, I'm not ADAM22. I don't need your promo services. And the reason for was I was reacting to his videos, clipping them and putting them up. And I said, hey, bro, all this works for promo. If I react to your videos, I'm promoting your channel, right? ADAM22 doesn't flag nobody. Why would you flag somebody? Respectfully, I'm not ADAM22. I don't need nobody's promo. I'm Mr. Criminal. Well, let's see how that's working out for you today. Right. Now you wish you had the promo. The good promo. Now you wish you had people on your side. But because you were Mr. Big Dog, you were Mr. I'm better than everybody, you were Mr. King of the Hill, look how fast you fell down the hill. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you got to stay humble and always show love to the little people. I want everybody out there to tell me how many small channels I rock with. All of them. All of them. Hood Culture TV. Loked Out TV. Culture Uncensored. Memo's World. What's the other one? Don't Rank It TV. Then you got the homie from the World is a Ghetto. Homie, I rock with all these channels. I don't think I'm this. I don't think I'm that. I want these little channels to surpass me, because we could all help each other. Whatever these channels need, hit me up. I'm here to help. But Mr. Silverlake, nah, bro. I don't need nobody. Well, now you're begging for Bozo.
I mean,
that's usually what it comes down to these days.
But that's the thing.
Well,
like,
at least it's not the fucking kid.
Look,
No.
Yeah,
I didn't want to make anyone think of that. No.
Last time I even attempted to imply that, to put that jacket on somebody sitting in this very chair. I want him getting beat up in South Central by a kid that I've known since he was like 8. So I don't.
Hey, that's just wild, huh? Getting beat up by a kid that you knew since he was 8. Imagine seeing a little boy at 8 years old, not knowing that in the future he gonna whoop that ass, homie. Shout out to Almighty. Shout out to Lush. Now look, I don't think Mr. Pastor will go up there, but knowing him, he might try to go up there, because recently he been trying to change the narrative. Let's get away from gangbanging. Let's get away from the streets. Let's all hold hands. Let's do something positive. What happened to letting your nuts hang? What happened to say it with your chest? Let's go.
I'm low-key gonna try to. I don't need the calentada. You feel me? Like, so yeah.
Lush said, I don't need the calentada. Don't worry, my boy. Don't worry. As long as you fuck with the hater world, ain't nothing gonna happen. All right. Now check this out. We're gonna kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. Shout out to ADAM22. Now look, there's times where I don't agree with him, and there's times that I do. That don't mean I dislike the guy. That don't mean I love the guy. You know, this day he might be doing some positive that I rock with. This day he might be a fuckboy. It is what it is. But once this camera goes off, all those feelings stay on the video and on the internet. I don't base reactions off of 30 videos I saw prior. I base it off of what I'm watching currently. All right, so get that through your head. Other than that, salute to Adam, salute to Brick Baby, Lush, anybody that's grinding. Bozo, go get your money. Bozo, go collect that check. Go collect them clout tokens. Bring them back to the home team. You know, let's continue to destroy the people that are destroying our culture. You know, Mr. Pastor has been, he has been, how can I say, what's the word that was used when they told me? He has been a pest for the last 20 years. And now people are glad he's gone. Shout out to the fool that's incarcerated because of Pastor. Salute to him. Free him. Hopefully he can make it back home to see his family. You know, hopefully he can get an appeal. So with that being said and nothing else to be said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pull up tonight, 7:30, 8 p.m. TheHaterWorld Uncensored. And if you guys want to continue to see me do reactions, drop it down below. And most importantly, like the video. Put it in the algorithm. Let's get to 100K. You know, let's get to 100K. And to all the people that watch but don't like, subscribe. You here anyways. You know you like me. You know you like me. So check this out. We out.